Alright, so after I finish my upper tone, the second thing I do is I use arm weights. And so I have them kind of like pre-stuck to the Velcro already here, so I can stick my wrist through, get the Velcro, as tight as I can around there, get the cuff on. Alright, wrist cuffs on. So now what I do for my second part of my routine, with these I'll do a series of exercises. I start with shoulder raises. I'll do usually 12 of those. Just straight out. Once I do those, I do shoulder raises forward, just one at a time. Because I don't have the trunk to really do both. I gotta keep one back for balance. So these also, I didn't mention, these are 5-pound arm weights. I think when I first started I used like 3-pound arm weights, and then I just worked up from there. After a year or two of doing that, I started using the 5-pounders. Okay, so after I do the front raises, what I'll do is I actually do kind of air punches. Might look funny, but hey. Alright, sorry about that, camera died, but I was on the punches, and like I was saying, I don't know if it cut me off, I punch from right to left and left to right across my body to try to get that cross shoulder muscle. Oh, and then after those, I'll do kind of like a simulated military press where I go up, trying to keep my arms at a 90-degree angle when I'm down. Alright, and then now actually for something that might look a little weird, but I feel like it helps and I like doing it, so I basically pretend swim. I do like overhand strokes. I can't actually swim really because I sink like a stone in the pool, so this is a good workout, I think. Same thing with all my stuff. I do between 10 and 12 and sometimes 15, 16, depending on, like this one I do a little bit more cardio, so I'll usually do like 15 or 16. And then I'll do shoulder raises with small twists, small forward circles. Just real small and tight. Really try to do like 20 circles. And then I reverse, small circles backwards. Kind of trying to keep my balance at the same time. And then I'll do like lat pulls, so I try to pull down like I'm starting the lawnmower, both arms, and really like use my back muscles and what I have back there, and just try to really strengthen those and pull back. Alright, and then once I finish that, that's for most of my regular workouts. At the end of every set of that, I do 3 sets of that, and the final thing I do I actually air push with my weights on here, and I do 25 each way, forward and backwards. I'm not only going around in circles, I'm kind of going out and pulling in. When I get to the top, when I come backing up, I'm bringing them in where I would make wheel contact, and then 25 in reverse. Whew, and then I just kind of will let them hang, stretch out, make sure my biceps, everything gets stretched. Do some little rocking exercises. And when I'll do that 3 times, do all 3 exercises, and then I do the circles at the end of each one. And then at the end of all 3 sets, I'm just going to do one for you right now because my battery's dying and I think the video is getting long. So at the end of those sets, I actually will even do sort of like if I was flipping the rugby ball, just a few of these workouts in all directions, because I'm about to use my medicine ball, so I sort of just pre-work it out. And then I'll also try to go back and do like just outward pushes, leaning far back so I don't have to have my trunk control down. All right. So that's it for the arm weights, and then we'll hit the medicine ball next. All right, for the final part of my workout routine, I'm actually going to use just my medicine ball, and I got to get help from my girlfriend again. She's going to give me like little points to hit, and then I'm going to toss it a few times to her. This is how I close out my workouts usually. I'm using a 4-pound medicine ball. And when I first started doing this, I had to put the ball down in between every one and regroup my hands. And over the years, I've gotten a little stronger to where I can hold it up for several taps usually. Sometimes not, depending on how tired I am at the end of my workout. And I usually do 75 taps. Alright, so after I finish doing the taps, lifting, I'll do actual tosses. And I'll do the same thing, try to get like 5 points to my side, angle front, side angle, and then full side again. So we'll start side. You gotta go farther. Slipped. And another thing to note is also I have my chair at a slight angle, so I have like a little extra bucket added in my chair for using the driveway's angle, so I don't have as much worry about falling forward. Plus I have a lot of bucket in my chair. Alright, let's call it that.
Okay.
So normally I would do 75 of the lifts, and then I'll do 50 of those tosses, and I do that twice. So I'll do 150 lifts and 100 tosses with the medicine ball. And that's at the end of my workout, once I've done the upper tone and the arm weights. That's how I train for rugby season, basically. When it's the off season, I'll usually only do 2 workouts. I'll either do the upper tone and the ball, weights and ball, or upper tone and weights. I'll skip one of the third one when I'm in off season and kind of trying to take it easy. But there you go, that's my whole workout routine. So I do 2 days a week, and then I try to push at least one other day in my rugby chair. So hopefully you're able to take some good stuff from it, at least the arm weights or anything you could use. And tune in next week. Please subscribe. Thanks, everybody.